Hughes.
And welcome to the late night Earl and Hughes talk show.
Sponsored by
That's good, Joe.
Oh, right. I don't have Joe, I have Dr. Pepper.
Hey, you're not a real man.
I hope you're proud of yourself.
I always am, Hughes.
Okay, who's our first guest?
Our first guest of tonight is our good friend James. James, will you come to the set?
Hey, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, musician, talented artist, great friend, James. James, everybody.
Came all the way from Ohio. Is that right?
I live in Kentucky.
Well, I was wrong on that.
Well-
Clearly I didn't do any research.
So, James, tell us, how is your recent success going?
Well, I haven't been signed yet, so really not good at all.
But you are going to college, correct?
Well, yeah, I am.
Oh, it's a miracle. Can I ask you a question? Is it true that your rapper name is DJ Whitebread?
Actually, it's I got this from my director. Actually, we called him Tasty J.
Oh, dude, that guy's awesome, man. I've heard of him. His trills, the trills on that album,
They're terrible.
they are terrible. They're just awful.
Well, you know, I actually got that name from my director, and we called him Tasty J. So the name kind of stuck whenever I was getting ready to do rap. I don't really consider it an art form, but what ifs.
Thank you, James. Please remember to buy DJ Whitebread's new album, Spread Thick with Mayonnaise, with such singles as Go to Walmart, Spread That Butter,
And Walmart escapades.
and his new one, Butter Butter Bread Bread.
But guys, you shan't forget my newest EP that I'm releasing. It's featuring a song called, you ready for this? Bacon Bits.
That song, I've heard it. It's just so enlightening, so beautiful. Bubba Blam.
Bubba Blam. And I heard that it's featuring Brown Cinnamon, if I'm right? Brown Cinnamon?
No. His name is Brown Sugar, and he's releasing a new album called Brown Cinnamon.
You know, James, I think I speak for Hughes and I simultaneously whenever I say your album and your new EP is dandy candy.
Now, side question, what do you think of this color? Does it suit your eyes?
I'm sorry, was that a legitimate question?
Am I asking it on a legitimate TV show? Does Deadpool break the fourth wall?
You know, I thought I was going to come on the show and it'd be a legitimate thing, but you guys had to go and you shamed the name of Brown Cinnamon, and I don't even know what to say to you.
Snazzle dazzle. Well, that's all the time we have for James.
What a great guest. Our next guest is a person who I held in, well, let's not say high esteem, but some kind of esteem.
Isaac.
I thought his name was Carl.
No, his name is Isaac.
I'm pretty sure it's Carl.
Please welcome our next guest, Isaac, to the late night Earl and Hughes talk show, also known as The Vision, where we have vision and everyone else wears bifocals. Isaac, it's good to have you aboard.
Good to see you, Isaiah.
It's Isaac. Good to see you, Earl.
Good to see you, Carl. Listen, is it true, Thomas, that you invented the light bulb?
One, that's Thomas Edison. In a totally different century. And two, my name is Isaac.
Well, Isaac, we just wanted to know if you were excited about being on the Earl and Hughes show.
Well,
To be perfectly honest and frank, it's good to see one of you.
That's all well and good, George.
Isaac.
But is it true, Jessica,
Isaac!
that you go to Krispy Kreme every day and ask them for their fresh bats of donuts?
Bats of donuts. One, no. Two, what are you on?
Listen, Isengard,
Isaac.
I actually meant to say Bat-Sized Donuts, our sponsor. Bat-Sized Donuts. Donuts so good, you're gonna hit a home run. Now listen, is it true, Charles, that
Isaac.
you have a lot of success in the field of psychology?
Oh, thank God, an actual question. Yes, actually. I've just received my undergrad in psychology. I'm getting ready to go into my master's degree with counseling.
Hughes, you answer your question.
Yes, that's all good and well, Laquanda.
Isaac!
But how does that make you feel?
Well, there are two options. As of right now. Either I get up and walk out, or I beat you with this rusty fork.
But you don't know the way out of here, Jordan. Get over here! Welcome back to the Earl and Hughes show, The Vision. Nothing important happened while we went to commercial. Samantha just went AWOL and attacked me.
Isaac?
So, Samantha was just great, wasn't she?
His name was Isaac.
It was Isaac the whole time? Why didn't he say anything?
Anyway, we have another guest. Would you please welcome the Prince of all Saiyans?
Oh my gosh! Oh!
Everyone, please welcome Vegeta.
So, Vegeta, Prince of all Saiyans. You think you're all high and mighty, don't you? Well, where's your tail?
First off, I am high and mighty. Secondly, I could have had it grow back, but Boa didn't want it around, so I got rid of it.
So it seems that the Prince of all Saiyans is being pushed around by the Queen of all Humans.
Score one for humans. So tell me, what's it like being second best in everything that is Saiyan?
How does it feel to be a race that's continually brought back by the Dragon Balls?
I'm sorry, I blacked out. I didn't hear a thing you just said.
So, Vegeta, listen, man. Frieza's coming back. What do?
I've been training since season 9 for this. I'm gonna cut him down in half the time it would take Kakarot to do it.
That a boy. Now listen, I have a serious question for you. Frieza, is that thing a he or a she? Because I swear I get it mixed up all the time.
Yeah, there's no telling with that alien species.
I just don't know. Explain.
Honestly, I don't know. Never really put too much thought into it. I don't even know how they reproduce. I don't know if they lay eggs or... not something you want to think about too much.
I read on Wikipedia that they actually reproduce by budding.
You know, I've also heard the rumor that if Cooler and Frieza were to do a fusion, the product would be Refrigerator. Now my other question for you, Vegeta, is... do you have daddy issues?
Why would I have issues being a dad? I'm the greatest dad in the world.
What is your son's name?
Shorts.
Thank you, Vegeta.
Well, we're going to take a short commercial break. Please enjoy the commercial. New! For just 5 moderately difficult payments of $19.95, you too can own Box. Get your box today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the set our next guest, Spencer, who is a worker at Penn Station, as well as lead writer and manager of the Facebook page, Oh My Gaming.
Now, Spencer, I have my own Facebook page called Snitches Get Stitches. Now, I wanted to know, are you a snitch?
Well, Hughes, my rebuttal to that would have to be, are you a snitch?
Oh.
It looks like we have either a future lawyer or a future senator over here because he's answering questions with a question.
Answer my question, sir. Are you a snitch and do you want a stitch?
You can't give stitches to a man who talks on to people with a banana. Nor can you give stitches to a man who forgets how to say his words correctly.
Oh, you clever boy. I'm still in pain. Anyway, tell us about your recent success.
What exactly do you mean by success?
Oh my gaming. Where did you get that banana?
But seriously though, what kind of games do you feature on the Facebook page? Oh my gaming.
Hughes, I stole it from your kitchen. Earl, Sonic the Hedgehog. He's an awful person. Absolutely awful. You think he's on your side? You're wrong. He's always against you. Always. There's nothing but pain.
I agree with the Sonic. I agree with that. He is a terrible, terrible human being, and he has to go fast all the time. True fact, he is on speed more than you think. Anyway, but before you ask a question, give me back my banana. Ow.
Now what would you say about Sonic's counterpart? Lightning Speed, the ground squirrel.
Lightning Speed the ground squirrel used to be a good friend of mine. Until he decided that the cake at my son's bar mitzvah was his and only his.
Aw, snap, girl.
Yes. He ate the cake. He had the cake and ate it too, you could say.
Lightning the ground squirrel is a villainous person. He stole all of my gifts at Christmas, but he didn't just steal them, no. He opened all of them, and then he just left them underneath the tree. Like, I don't like surprises. Sorry, I'm gonna have a moment.
Alright, so my last question for you is our good friend, mutual friend, Joseph Breen. He has qualms about you being on our set. How do you feel about that?
Well, oddly enough, I asked Joseph if he would like to join me for this interview today, and I believe his reply was, "Shut your face, Spencer. The one-armed, six-man Ukrainian hot dog eating team needs me."
It's also rumored that Joseph's beard grants magical wishes when you rub it. This is probably why, during senior year, when we were both high school students, all the freshmen would want to touch it.
Yes, I've heard of these rumors after many conversations with Joseph, but after a few dinners with him, I deduced that it's not because it had magical powers, but more than likely he gets candy stuck in it and can't find it.
Classic flavor saver.
Now, is it also true that his beard is home to a race of elves simply known as the Nomenclatures?
Ironically enough, actually home to gnomes known as the Elvenclatures.
We have no further questions. Golf clap for you,
Bravo,
sir.
sir. You are great. Unlike that other guy. Charles.
His name is Isaac.
Please don't tell him I said that. I want my face to stay intact.
Good plan. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have for today. This has been our late night talk show with Earl and Hughes called The Vision. We have vision. Everyone else wears bifocals. Spencers, thank you so much for being our last and special guest.
Well, thank you for having me on the show. Also, I wear contacts.
I'm going to pass out. Aw, snap, girl! I'm going to reply with that.